They are smarter, more powerful, and have better machinery than us, right? Every example in our own species shows that when one group had less technology, things ended badly for them. The US is now preparing for war with new missiles, jets, warships, and even lasers. The US Navy is gearing up to face any potential threats from Russia. With the world's largest and most expensive ship, the USS Gerald R. Ford, now joining the fleet, Russia may be in for quite a surprise. Join us as we explore the newest US Navy weapons capable of causing devastating damage. USS Gerald R. Ford. The USS Gerald R. Ford is no secret. The US is known for loving new toys, and by toys, we mean billion-dollar weapons capable of mass destruction. The newest addition to this arsenal is the USS Gerald R. Ford, a massive ship designed to carry unimaginably powerful weaponry. While it isn't a weapon itself, it serves as a formidable platform for some of the most advanced arms in existence. The new aircraft carrier made a jaw-dropping impression when it first set sail, revealing not just its massive scale but also the fact that it is the largest and most expensive warship ever built. The USS Gerald R. Ford cost the United States $13.3 billion to bring to life, and we don't use the term behemoth lightly here. Standing 9 stories tall above sea level and weighing 97,000 tons, merely gazing at this aircraft carrier can strike fear into the heart of any enemy. What's even more impressive is that the ship is now ready for deployment. This is major news, as the USS Gerald R. Ford has been in the works for 21 years. What began as a concept 2 decades ago is now a reality, set to officially join the US fleet by May 2023. Although it may look seaworthy, proving this was no easy feat, successful training exercises with various aircraft and carriers have been conducted in the last few months, and all signs point to good news for the US. The final exercise, known as Comp 2X, tested how well the ship worked in collaboration with other fleet members. The USS Gerald R. Ford passed with flying colors, earning all necessary certifications. Soon, it will embark on its first 6-month mission. But the road to this point has been anything but easy. The ship's enormous size exaggerated all problems, leading to years of delays and increased costs by billions of dollars beyond the Navy's original estimates. The problems weren't necessarily with the ship itself, but with the equipment it was to be packed with. The electromagnetic aircraft launch system, advanced weapons elevators, and advanced arresting gear, upgraded versions of original equipment, were meant to do their jobs more efficiently. Instead, these components caused a lot of discord, with lawmakers, the Navy, and even former President Donald Trump arguing over them. To make matters worse, construction was still ongoing as recently as March. It took 6 long years to make the ship seaworthy, but thankfully, those troubles are now behind them. All tests and training exercises have proven that the USS Gerald R. Ford is ready for combat and to operate with its dependable systems. Hypersonic missiles. While the USS Gerald R. Ford is an exciting addition, it's the onboard systems that truly make it remarkable. The US military leaders have made hypersonic missiles their top priority, requesting $11 billion in the Pentagon's 2024 budget proposal to develop these weapons. If the funding is granted, the military promises to deliver 24 hypersonic missiles capable of destroying targets in 30 seconds. Though the missiles are still in development, the US must hurry. Russia has already used hypersonic missiles in Ukraine, and China, according to leaked intel, has successfully tested its secret DF-27 intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, which could potentially bypass US missile defense systems. Lasers. So, how could a 90,000-ton ship like the USS Gerald R. Ford defend itself against a hypersonic missile traveling at speeds over Mach 5? The US Navy's answer is surprisingly simple and cheap: lasers. While sending a missile to intercept another is tricky, lasers operate at the speed of light and can target a missile in flight, disrupting its thermal, electrical, or optical systems. Though we are still years away from developing reliable laser systems that can counter hypersonic missiles, Lockheed Martin's high-energy laser weapon, ALIOS, shows promise. These directed energy weapons are a top priority for the US Navy, and the Pentagon has shown enough confidence in the technology to cancel 2 other defensive programs. Though China and Russia currently have a lead in hypersonic technology, the US is making strides with its laser systems, which could be the ultimate defense against such weapons. Further expansion plans. The US Navy isn't stopping with lasers and missile research. The Navy and Marine Corps 2024 budget request is a staggering $255.8 billion, an increase of $11 billion from the previous year. This budget also includes funding for 4 types of long-range missiles and additional shipyard repairs. In fact, $32.8 billion is allocated to purchase 9 new ships, with plans to accelerate the production of a second Columbia-class ballistic missile submarine. The US is not just focused on building an arsenal but becoming attack-ready to defend against potential adversaries that seem one step ahead. Air defense. So, how will all this spending benefit the US today? The USS Gerald R. Ford sails with a carrier strike group, which includes destroyers, cruisers, frigates, and perhaps a submarine or 2. These vessels provide air defense, using powerful armboard radars to detect incoming threats like hypersonic missiles from over 200 miles away. Equipped with surface-to-air missiles, the Navy is prepared to defend the fleet. The Phalanx close-in weapon system, which operates radar-controlled Gatling cannons, adds another layer of protection, capable of firing 4,500 rounds per minute. However, traditional munitions can only go so far, and that's where lasers come in. Lasers, powered by the nuclear reactors on board the USS Gerald R. Ford, could provide a nearly limitless supply of defense against swarming drones or incoming missiles. Lasers, traveling at the speed of light, can target hypersonic weapons with precision, offering a cost-effective solution, with each shot costing between $1 and $10, much cheaper than defensive missiles. While lasers are still being developed, they've already been tested. In 2014, a laser was installed on the USS Ponce and performed remarkably in tests. It silently destroyed targets, including replica cannons on a speedboat, without causing damage to the rest of the vessel. To tackle hypersonic missiles, however, the Navy would need a 300-kilowatt laser capable of piercing through a missile's casing. The U.S. Navy has named its experimental weapon, Hellcat, High-Energy Laser Counter-ASCM program, and tests on live targets are expected soon. If successful, the Navy will have a laser capable of shooting down incoming missiles, providing a significant technological advantage in future conflicts. Thanks for sticking around. Let us know if you think the US will successfully develop such a powerful laser. Until next time.